Hey guys, it's your boy Jay here, back with another freaking banger. How's you guys' day been going? Today I'm going to be telling you the story about me getting my skateboard taken away and getting in trouble for it, more likely suspended for it. Yes, it is an embarrassing story that I don't like talking about, but I'm talking about it today, and it ends with a freaking fight, and yeah, it's not good. So this happens back in 7th to 8th grade, the good old middle school days. Middle school was kind of crappy for me, to be honest. It was not a good time for me, and I mean, it was a good time as well. I mean, I was playing Fortnite, being a bum. I was still a pretty big boy, man. Like, I was a pretty chunky boy, but now I'm, hitting the gym, skateboard, and I'm still doing to this day. Like, I got into skateboarding in middle school, but that's not the point. So it happened in I'm gonna say 7th grade. I bring my skateboard into school. I brought it with me on the bus, and the bus is crazy. Like, I can't believe I'm going on the bus, but it doesn't matter. So I ride my skateboard in school. I was doing tricks and stuff, and the teacher's like, "Hey, you need to stop." So I was like, "Okay, I'll stop," and I don't stop. I ride in the hallway doing tricks. I tried to attempt doing tricks, and I fell and busted my ass. But that wasn't fun. But it is what it is. Like, I still can't do tricks to this day. People call me a poser, but I don't care. All right, and then this kid comes up to me saying, like, "Hey, can I get on your skateboard?" I'm like, "No, dude, I don't want you to get on my skateboard." He's like, "Dude, come on, why not, man? Let me do an ollie. Let me do all these tricks." And at the time, I didn't know what an ollie was. But I just started doing skateboarding and shit. And I don't know. I just thought skateboarding was cool and shit. And this dude grabs my skateboard and steals it from me. I'm like, "Dude, what the hell? Why did you do that?" And he's like, "I don't know, man. You got a cool skateboard, you know what I'm talking about." And I'm like, "Shut the fuck up, dude." So this motherfucker does skateboard. I'm like, "Alright." He's riding my skateboard. I'm like, "Oh, well." And the teacher comes like, "Hey, you need to get off the skateboard." Fine. And then the next day happens. This motherfucker gets on my skateboard. And I'm like, "Dude, get the fuck off my skateboard." And he's like, No, it's mine." And being a bitch. Well, this kid named Sean thought it was that's what I'm gonna call him in the story. That's not his real name. I'm gonna change his name for YouTube purposes, and I don't want to get sued. But Sean thought it was a good idea to steal other people's skateboards, but nah, Sean's a bitch. But regardless, so he's not a bitch. He's just a douche. But it is what it is. This happened years ago, and the kid moved away, so it doesn't matter. But Sean gets on my skateboard, right? He's doing all these tricks and stuff. I'm like, "Hey, can you please get off?" He's like, "No, dude, no." So I grabbed the skateboard and I hit him with the back of it on the back of his back. Like, I grabbed like the deck of it and then just like hit him with it. And I was like, I felt badass. And then they someone called like, "Okay, you need to go to the principal office." I'm gonna be happy about this. Like, I always get paranoid when I get in trouble. It's always been like that. But it is what it is. I go to the office and they're like telling me like, "Hey, can you stop bringing skateboards?" Cool. So it calmed my stress down. It makes me happier. I don't know why, but like skateboarding, basketball, like people know me like in real life. They know like I love basketball. It's my favorite sport. Okay, I'll take that back. Basketball, football, my favorite sports, and then baseball. But regardless, that's like one of the things that calm my stress down. Like, I like doing that, but that's not the point. So we go to the office, right? And our principal's like, "Look, what happened?" And I told him what happened. That kid, he's like, "Fine." I got on a skateboard. He told me to stop. I didn't listen to him, and then he hit me, and then he got my juice back. I'm like, "Sheesh, pal. That's very appropriate." And then me and him got in big ass trouble. My mom wasn't happy. I want to say 2 weeks. No Xbox, no PlayStation, no phone. That was fun. No going outside. But you know what? I had anime to watch. I'm always watching Naruto, while I was always been doing. When I'm grounded, I'm secretly watching anime or watching NBA and shit. But regardless, it was a terrible lesson. Do not bring your skateboard to school. I repeat, do not be a stupid idiot like me, who's immature and doesn't listen to anybody what they tell me to do. I'm just very disappointed in myself that I did that, but I've been learning lessons from every day, like everyone tells us, like, hey, you learn a lesson every day. So I learned that lesson, and I'm proud of myself. But regardless, that's not the point. Everyone, don't bring your skateboard to school, and that's all I have to say. It's your boy Jay. Says do not bring your skateboard to school. Do not bring your skateboard to school. Like I said that for the past 6 times. Well, if you guys are having a good day, that's good. I'm gonna leave, and I'll see you in the next video.
Mission area secured. You made JSOC proud.
Can't confirm. Was the